Hi everybody, it's Dina with Golden Doodles, Tennessee. I'm going to go over the going home instructions and things you need to know about, because when I do them at the meet and greet, nobody listens to me. So I do it ahead of time so you can watch this video a couple of times, take some notes, write some things down so you're prepared when they go home. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is their grooming. You need to go ahead and make them a grooming appointment now for in 5 weeks. No, sorry, that's not right. For 16 weeks, when they're 16 weeks old, so 8 weeks from now. They're really not going to do much at that grooming appointment. They're going to do their pads, they're going to do their behind, and a little bit on their face, but they're just going to get them used to being groomed. Groomers tend to be backed up, so if you know of a groomer, I would go ahead and set the appointment for 8 weeks out. That way you're prepared. If you don't think it's long at that point, you can always cancel it, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I do my dogs myself. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there you can watch, but it's real easy to mess up their hair. So it's just however you want to do it. Grooming appointment. I do a lot of mine myself, but there's 2 that I always take just because they're so big. These are not that big. Anyways, crate training. So my recommendation when you start crate training is nothing in the crate. So when you bring your crate to the meet and greet, the small crate, not even a medium crate, it's got to be a small crate or they're going to pee in it. I will not, don't bring me a bed, don't bring me a towel, don't bring me anything. I'll put them in the crate without anything down. That we will work on their crate training the last week they're here. So it's best if you don't have a big crate. If you have a bigger crate just for them to grow into, there's a larger chance that they're going to pee or poop in that crate and then just move away from it. And you don't want to start that habit. That's why I recommend you do start with a small crate. And then in 4 or 5 weeks, if you want to move to a medium crate, then that's best. And you probably won't have to move out of that medium crate because these are not going to be very big dogs. I recommend not putting out any food or water after 7. Pick it up. Don't leave it down. Take them out one last time at about 10 or 11 and then let them sleep all night in the crate. Put it on a chair beside your bed, and then if they fuss, you can put your hand in the crate and let them know they're not alone. We cover our crates with a blanket so they're not looking at you, they're not watching you, they're not seeing everything. And I do it in the house too. When they fell asleep after their bath time the other day, I threw a blanket over them and they were out for a good 2 hours. So they're pretty much used to a crate now, but it's getting them used to sleeping one-on-one. What else? If they whine in the middle of the night, do not pick them up and take them out. If they whine for more than 5 or 7 minutes, maybe they do need to go back out and go potty. So then you can pick them up and take them out if they won't calm down. If they calm down with you putting your hand in there and stroking them and letting them, talk soft to them, let them know they're not alone, they'll probably go right back to sleep. It is a little different when they go home because they're alone and there's no siblings with them. So you might hear some crying at first, and that's just normal. They don't particularly care for it when their sisters and brothers aren't with them. But I'll try to get them used to it that last week. So when you potty train in the house, it's best if you let them eat. I feed them 3 times a day because that's kind of what we're doing. And when they're done eating, don't leave it down all day. As soon as they walk away from it, pick it up. Water too. Take them outside immediately and let them go potty. Then bring them back in. If they're playing and you're watching them play and you see their nose hit the ground and they're walking around with their nose on the ground, that's a sign they're looking for a place to go potty, so you need to take them out again. It takes 4 to 6 months for them to be completely potty trained, but you shouldn't have many accidents after the first 2 weeks. You'll occasionally have an accident. They're not perfect, but they should start to get it. And they will regress at times. They go through fear periods in and out of them, so you may see some regression, but just keep working with them. They'll pick it back up. We train them on the alfalfa litter, and that's because it smells like grass. And also if they eat it, that's what they feed horses, so it's not going to hurt their tummies. You're welcome if you're going to do an X-pen in the house because you're going to be working from home or whatever and you're not going to be able to be with them 24/7. Put a litter box with the alfalfa in it. We get the rabbit trays at Tractor Supply. Get the smallest one you can. And then put alfalfa in it. And you can give them food and water in their crate and their alfalfa, and they should. The only time I see these guys having accidents is when their bottom and legs are in the litter box, but their bottom's hanging over. So they think they're in the box, but it's actually going out of the box. So they're pretty good about going to the bathroom right now. Food. I'm going to send you an email today with a link in it. It's going to come from the previous owner, Terry Fan. I don't know why they won't correct that for me. It should be in my name. So if you don't see it, it should say something about Royal Canin. That's the food we're feeding them right now. And it'll give you, like, I think it's 20% off maybe of your first bag shipped and no shipping. If you don't see it, look in your spam. I don't know why it goes to spam, but sometimes it does. So look for that later today. And I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything else. They're loving outside. We've been out here probably 30 or 40 minutes. And they're just now starting to take a nap. So 2 of them are still playing. Water's being drank. Mama slept with them. Hey, be sweet. Mama slept with them last night for the first time in a while. I think she was kind of depressed, so I put her back in there. We're trying to wean her down, but she's weaning them herself. She slept on her belly all night, so they couldn't have access to her. She did a good job, and it made her way happy today. So, I guess that's it for now. And if you have any questions, let me know. When you come, okay, next week, let me just tell you what's going to happen next week. Next week, I'm going to start sending out emails after the meet and greet. You'll know which puppy is yours. And one email says what you need to do and things like that. And you're gonna have your health record, which you'll give to your vet, and that's got everything we've given them, the shots and all that. Don't bring some towels when you come to pick up, just in case they get car sick. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. What else? You'll get a lot of information and sign-up sheets. I'll send a sign-up sheet out next Monday that'll say, you know, pick up Friday and Saturday. Here's the hours we're available. If you are not available during those hours, it's okay. Just send me an email saying, I can't come at 4, but I can come at 7, and I'll adjust. It's not a big deal. Usually I try to pick up from noon until 6, but if you need outside of those hours, let me know. I try not to do it before noon because I have to give them baths, and that's a lot of baths. I guess that's about it. When I send you the go home list next week, there's going to be all kinds of things to read, rules to go through as you get ready for them to come into your house, things to do after they're home, all that kind of stuff. So I don't ever want anybody to say I was unprepared for my puppy. You should be prepared for your puppy before you get home. If anybody has told you doodle hair is very easy to care for, it's not. It's not. You have to brush it, you have to get them groomed, but it's beautiful. They're cute as they can be. They're easy to groom, and they do sometimes mat, but you know, brush them and use detangler. When I brush them, that's what the other thing you needed to know. When I give them baths, I bathe them in Johnson's baby shampoo, and then I put Dove conditioner in their hair. I do it because they just started food, and so I need it in their booty area to keep things from sticking to it. But you might want to continue, or you might not. I wouldn't groom them because when you go home, there's only one of them there. You probably only need to bathe them about once every 2-3 weeks, at most once a month. You know, once to 3 to 4 weeks. I wouldn't do it every 2 weeks because you can irritate their skin. But anyways, I guess that's about it. I hope you all are having a great day, and we'll see you on the ones that are coming on Saturday. See you soon.